Hey, welcome back to Google Ads Fundamentals. In this video, we're just going to talk very briefly about the new columns and how to add the new columns that I talked about in the last video, how to add those to your account. So you've set up your conversion tracking now. So now we need to add those conversion columns into our account. Here we are on the campaigns tab on your screen. So you're looking for that little columns icon up in the top right there. And then you're going to choose, once you've clicked that, modify columns. And that's going to take you to this screen that shows you a whole bunch of potential columns in the middle, and over on the right hand side, the columns that you currently have in your account. Now those last two have got dotted lines underneath because you haven't actually chosen those columns. Google has just suggested that these would be good columns for you to have a look at because of course it's gamifying you and it wants you to get that optimization score, that Opti score, up to 100 by implementing all of the changes that it suggests. And so it wants you to see that low optimization score front and center every time you log in so that you play the game the way they want you to play, which is going to make more money for Google, not necessarily for you. So feel free to delete that column. And the bid strategy type there as well, similar sort of thing. Google wants you to use one of their machine learning bid strategies, which again may or may not be the best thing for you. So you feel free to keep or delete those columns as you see fit. What we're looking for right now, though, are the conversion set of columns. So we're going to click the little down arrow next to conversions, and that's going to show us these, what is it, like 20, 22 different options here just in this little section. So this is where some of that overwhelm comes from with Google Ads. It is so confusing when you log in the first few times, but once you know your way around, trust me, that confusion, that overwhelm is going to disappear. All we want to do for now are just choose 3 of these 22. So we're going to choose conversions, cost per conversion, and conversion rate. And if you don't know what they are, make sure you check out the video where I talk about the new columns. I explain these 3 in detail. And you can see as we tick those on the middle of our screen, they get added to the list over on the right-hand side. And if I really want, I could use those double lines like the big equal sign to the left of each term there over on the right. I could use that to drag and reorder the columns that I'm going to see back on the next screen. But don't worry about that for now. You just want to add those in. And if you want, delete OptiScore and the bid strategy. Now, before you hit save and apply, you may want to save this column set. This is really, really useful. So you might set up different views of your account over time so that you can quickly change between seeing different groups of data. We don't really need to worry about that now, but it's probably just a good habit to get into that when you change the columns for a particular reason, you save that set, give it a name that's going to help you remember what it was, and then hit save and apply. Just a really good habit to get into. And then when I go back to my campaign screen, now I've got my new column set and I can see the data, and obviously this will build up over time. This is our demo account here. We don't have any real data going on here yet. We haven't run any ads yet. We're just making sure we set up conversion tracking before we turn those ads on so that we can see what Google's doing and see what's good and what's not, what's working and what's not. So we can go get more of the good, less of the bad. So well done. You've now finished setting up your conversion and you can see what is happening in your account. Now, you might want to add those 3 columns to some other parts of your account as well. You might want to go into the ad group and add those if Google doesn't do it automatically for you, in the keywords section as well, so that you can see, okay, this keyword, how many conversions is it leading to? How much have I spent on this keyword? And therefore, what's my cost per conversion? Total cost divided by the number of conversions. And what's my conversion rate? That's going to help you make those good decisions and help you optimize your account over time. But for now, go have a break. You've earned it.